We gather to mourn beautiful souls who died as a result of abortion bans: Portia, Navita, Candy, Amber, and Joe Selly. And I apologize if I mispronounce those. Reproductive freedom is religious freedom. LGBTQ plus rights, prayer in school, censorship, book bans, public education, secular drug treatment options, reproductive freedom, these are all church-state separation issues. There is no religious freedom without the separation of religion and government. People of all faiths and people of conscience and of no faith are not free without the separation of religion and government. Rabbi Wilhelm Prinz was the rabbi at the largest synagogue in Berlin during the rise of Nazi power. He was expelled in 1937, and eventually he presided over the American Jewish Congress, and he spoke at the March on Washington aside Martin Luther King Jr. Before he was expelled from Germany, he was told that he could not give a sermon, but that he would be allowed to offer a prayer. And after the service, the Nazis came to him and they said, "Rabbi, that prayer was worse than any sermon you could have possibly given." And that's when they expelled him. The prayer he offered was called Elohai Natsur. As a child of a Holocaust survivor, this prayer resonates deeply with me. So for those who have been killed or harmed due to the loss of reproductive freedom, I offer these words. For everyone who is a person of faith, I offer this prayer. For everyone who is a person of conscience or no faith, I offer this intention. And for everyone who is not with us in this fight for democracy, this is my prayer for you. Elohai Yitzhor, guard my speech from evil and my lips from deception. Before those who slander me, I will practice humility. Open my heart that I may pursue your blessings. And for all of those who think evil of me, cancel their designs and frustrate their schemes. Act for your own sake, for the sake of your power, so that we may all be rescued. Amen. When does life begin? And who gets to decide? Every faith has its own unique belief. Judaism teaches that life begins with the first breath. Jews have many names for God. The most holy of those names is Yahweh, which means breath. One of our words for soul is neshima, which has the root word for breathe. We believe that life begins with the first breath. Denying reproductive health care is a violation of my religious freedom. Reproductive freedom is religious freedom. I ask all people of faith and conscience to fight for the separation of religion and government. Fight for reproductive freedom. Denounce white Christian nationalism and denounce fascism. Fight to cancel their designs and their schemes. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my soul be acceptable to you. Oseh shalom b'marmav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol yoshevei te'avel, v'yimru amen. May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us and all who inhabit the earth. Amen.